What's up, my friends? Welcome to the Live Wide Open podcast. I'm your host, Randy B. Ramirez, also known as Wide Open Randy, and I'm here to serve anyone who's looking to level up from their current situation. This show is dedicated to helping raise the bar for all the motorsport enthusiasts out there, those who want more out of life, those who want to do more, those who want to be more, those who love the thrill, the joy, and the connection of what these high performance engines bring into our lives. Because holding it wide open is just what we do. Being a good freaking person is who we are, and living our life to the fullest is the lifestyle that we choose. Man, I'm going to mention this again because it's just a friendly reminder. If you haven't subscribed yet, man, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you never miss another episode. Today we're going to be talking about energy levels, those that we have around us, and the frequency that we put out as individuals into the world. Like, it really is something that took me a long time to realize, to analyze, to kind of be able to reflect back on. And so today we're going to be discussing battery chargers versus battery drainers. Like, which one are you? Have you thought about that? Because like for me, like I was just saying, I had never thought about it like that. Like, I was always so, into me, I guess, that I never thought about what type of energy was I putting out. Well, how were other people perceiving me? Like, how was I showing up to the game, And so, by all means, I'm not perfect. I'm far from perfect. And I wasn't always on this mission of like bettering myself. I wasn't always on this journey. I wasn't always on, let me be better today than I was yesterday, right? And I say that because, most probably, humbly, most probably, there have been many times in my life where I probably came off as a fucking battery drainer, even though I didn't want to, but most probably I did, because I think back of how I used to be and how much I've grown from that person, and I was like, man, fuck, maybe that's how I came off. And the thing that I feel most of us don't realize is how we're actually coming off in those moments, in those instances, like when it's happening, like. And what's helped me being able to pull myself out and kind of evaluate and seeing how I'm perceived or how I'm coming off of, it's really the meditation. It's really this being able to give me presence. It's really being able to like kind of look around within the moment and analyze what's happening, what's going on. Like being able to pull myself out of the jar so that I can read the label, right? And so, and I'm gonna, there are some individuals out there, that's just how it is, that they simply just, they don't want to get better. They simply just want to drain everybody, man. And I just, there are those type of individuals, unfortunately, that you point them out and they'll just continue to fucking drain you no matter what, man. And I call those people energy vampires. I call them that because if you let them, they'll fucking suck the living hell out of every single energy cell that you have in your body, man. And there's fucking plenty of them out there, man. And I'm just stumbling on my words because like a couple people are already coming to mind, and I'm like, fuck that. Before I started really analyzing my circle, who I hang the most around with, like I never really thought about it like that. I never really thought to analyze, not only how I'm coming across, but how the energy levels of other people that I hang around with. And so now, as I was saying that, like, man, I could think of several energy vampires that I'm like, fuck, it's a reason why I kind of backed out from those people, because I'm literally guarding my energy. I'm fucking, I'm busting my fucking ass every single day to make sure that I'm in a better situation than I used to be, I'm in a better situation than today than I was yesterday. I'm busting my ass so that I can leave things better than how I found them. Like, I'm working on becoming the best that I can be, so that not only that I can uplift myself, but that I can uplift everyone around me. Like, I want to charge people up. Like, I want to raise other people's energy. I want to elevate their frequency. I want to fucking help other people see the potential that they truly have inside of them, even if they don't see it for themselves. Like, that's who I'm working towards being. That's who I've been busting my ass off. That's how, that's kind of my goal. That's been my true north. That's been really genuinely why I fucking work so hard to improve myself, because not only do I want to level up, but I want to level up everyone around me. And I could tell you that leveling yourself up takes a lot of fucking energy. And then when you want to help other people level themselves, you gotta be able to bring your A game, baby, because that's just gonna require a lot of from you, right? And so I've learned that no matter, unfortunately, how much you try, there are always gonna be those people out there. Some people, not all of them, but there's always gonna be that small crowd um, that just don't want. They just don't want it. They just don't want to get better. They just don't want to improve. They just don't want to level up, and that's okay. You know, unfortunately, that's okay. But you know what's not okay? It's not okay for you to remain around them and for you to allow yourself to fucking bring yourself down, for them to bring you down because of them. You know, this is why it's so important to evaluate your friendships, to evaluate your acquaintances, to evaluate anyone and everyone that you hang around with so that you can remain uplifted. Because life is fucking hard as it is already, man. So why would you want to make it harder for yourself by hanging around with people fucking who constantly drain your energy? Like, why would you want to hang around with people who leave you feeling worse than when you first started hanging around with them? Like, and now before I keep going, let's cover really the differences between battery chargers versus battery drainers, because like I don't want to keep going and on this topic without actually giving some characteristics, without giving some qualities, so that you can kind of think of and really see, man, do any people come to mind as I'm going to say these qualities? Either one or the other, a battery charger or a battery drainer. And really start picking up on this, because I'm telling you that it makes a fucking huge difference with how you show up for yourself, with how you continue showing up for yourself, with whether you move forward or you want to chill or you want to hold back, whether you want to play big or you want to play small. It really has a fucking big impact, right? And it's natural. And this is the reason why I made this fucking episode, because I want you to elevate the people who you hang around the most with, right? Because those are the people who are going to help you grow, or those are the people who are either going to help you play small, hold you back. Just like battery power devices, like, people either going to power us up, people are either going to help us have more energy, feel happier, feel elevated, or people are either going to fucking drain us. They're going to make us feel down. They're going to make us feel like we can't accomplish more than we can be, right? And so battery chargers are people who support you. Battery chargers are people who are positive. Battery chargers are people who inspire you to do better. Battery chargers are solution-oriented people. People who, after you leave them, like after you leave hanging around with them, you actually feel better about yourself than you did when you first started hanging around with them, right? And so on the other hand, battery drainers are people who are always against you. People like battery drainers are people who are always negative. Battery drainers are people who are there to fucking criticize you. And every fucking move you make, they always got some fucking shit to say about you. Battery drainers are people who make you play small. Battery drainers are pessimistic people. People who like after you hang around with them and then you leave, after you hang around with them and you leave, you feel like more drained. You feel like you have less energy. You feel like you're in just a negative state, like than you were when you first started hanging around with them. Is anyone coming to mind right now? Like I want you to think about that for a moment. I really do, because it can really make a difference in what type of achievements that you start or you don't create for yourself. Because we all have them around us. Like, we really do. And you may not be able to change the people around you, but we can change the people around us. Now, let me repeat that one, because that's a deep one. It's a very simple phrase, but I want it to sink in because it's a fucking deep phrase. We may not be able to change the people around us, but we can change the people around us. Like, I like to think of myself as a generally positive person. Like, I work my ass off to learn. I work my ass off to grow. I work my ass off to become better today than I was yesterday. And I can tell you from experience that no matter how good of a mood that I may be in, like no matter how positive, no matter how uplifted, no matter how fucking on top of the world I'm feeling, when I get around a battery drainer, that shit fucking rubs off on me, no matter how hard I try to repel it. Like it really does. Like that's why like now I really pull myself out of situations like that. Like because I'm truly on a different journey. Like I'm on a journey of personal growth. I'm on a journey of becoming better. And like those that are not on the same mission as me, it's okay if they want to feel that way, man. No hard feelings. It really isn't. But I want you to know that I'm here to protect my vibe. Like I'm here to keep my frequency uplifted. And I don't want to fucking hang around with people who make me feel worse. Like I just generally don't. Like I want to hang around with people who make me feel better. I want to hang around with people who who help me see the positive and negative situations. Like I'm here to do the same for other people. Like I'm here. I want to hang around with people who like when you're like all of a sudden you start feeling down because some shit fucked you up. They're like, yo, no, put your head up, boy. Like, yo, look at what's going on. Look how much good things you have around you. Like people like that can be a game changer for you, man. And I'm here to do the same for others. I truly am. Like, and I hope that if you're listening right now, that I'm empowering you to be better. That I hope that I'm empowering you to evolve, to grow, to make improvements in your life. Like, I want you to level yourself up so that you can live a more fulfilled life. And so that you can help those around you too, man. Because I'm here to motivate you. I'm here to inspire you. I'm here to empower you. And I'm here to push you so that you can achieve those fucking goals that you want to achieve with your life. Because you can fucking do it, man. You really can. And the difference is that when you hang around with people who play small, who are negative, who are fucking naysayers, who are pessimistic, who don't want the best for you, those people are gonna bring you down. And of course you're gonna think you can't achieve anything in your life because you're hanging around with those type of people, right? And so I want you to put yourself in this frame of thought for a moment, right? Like as I'm recording this episode, it's 2024, it's April. Now imagine it's 2029. Imagine that it's exactly 5 years from now, right? And if you keep going down the same exact path that you're on right now, like if you keep hanging around with the same exact people that you are with right now, like if you keep making the same amount of money that you're making right now, like, and sure, yeah, let's factor in that standard yearly cost of living raise, which by the way, it's fucking peanuts. Like 5 years have passed and it's 2029. Will you be happy with the progress that you have really made? Like think about it, because most people don't really think about it. I used to never do this exercise, and then when I started doing it, I was like, holy shit, 5 years down this same path, that's just gonna fucking push me way back. And so think about it. Like if you keep doing what you're doing right now, and maybe you might be all right with that, I don't know, but maybe you might be all right with staying in the same place. But think about this. I'm gonna give you a little perspective shift on this. If 5 years have passed and you are still in the same fucking place that you're on right now, technically you're moving backwards. So, there's a huge chance that if you're listening to me right now, like there's a huge chance that if you're watching me right now, if there's a huge chance that if we're together right now, right, it's probably because you want to grow. Like it's probably because you want to improve. Like it's probably because you want to lead you and your family to new levels, to new heights. You want to fucking raise the bar and like know that it's going to require you to do some new thinking. It's going to require you to adopt some new habits. It's going to require you to have some new strategies in your life. And it's going to take hanging around with people who are doing things at a much higher level than you are right now. Like this is the very same thing that I do with myself. Like I'm constantly looking for ways to get into bigger net worth circles, to bigger net worth groups, and to people who are doing things at a way higher level than I am, people who are doing better than me, not only financially, but physically, mentally, spiritually. I'm looking for people who are doing in all areas of their life, who are fucking leveled up nasty, way more than I am. And I'm looking to learn from those people who are playing the game at a much fucking higher level than I am, so that I can see how I can fucking get there too, right? Because I'll be transparent with you. Like when I hang around with those type of people, it makes me feel comfortable. It really does, because I'm like, my mind just starts going right away, and it's like, yo, the thought patterns start like, bro, how the fuck am I gonna level up to that point right there, man? Like, how the fuck am I gonna get there? Like, shit. But then I gotta remind myself that those people were at this level too at some time in their lives. Like, those people are human just like me. Those people pee and poop just like me. Those people get up every day and brush their teeth. You know, like, they're normal human beings. Like, I used to put like all these famous and big fucking celebrities and high paying individuals. And when I started really meeting millionaires, like, I thought that they were like this grandiose, different person, that they were like they shit gold or something. Like, bro, and they don't. Like, they're just human beings just like you and me. And when I started really seeing that, when I started putting that in perspective, and when they started showing me how, like, man, they used to be just like me, or they used to be in a worse situation like me, like, I was like, yo, fuck, I could do that shit too. And and then it's all about proving to your mind that you could do it too, and to show it that ain't no different. You just gotta want it. You gotta be willing to put into work. And so if they did it, you damn right that I could do it too. And so can fucking you, man. So start leveling up, start raising your level of thinking, start raising your level of thought patterns, start raising the level of people that you hang around with, because they really will make a difference in how much you grow, how much you evolve, and how much you achieve in your life. Yo, I'm driving the fucking checkered flag deep into the ground, and I'm calling out all the motorsport enthusiasts out there who want to improve their situation. Let's break free from all the shit that's been holding us back, and let's prove to the world that we're truly some badass motherfuckers. Those of you that made it to the end of the episode, I want to say that you got yourself a win, man, and I truly appreciate you for investing your valuable time into the Live Wide Open podcast. This movement is called Live Your Life Wide Open, and helping others improve is the mission that God has tasked us with. We are driven individuals working on breaking the fucking stereotype and becoming the best that we can be. Join me on this journey while we help as many motorsport enthusiasts as possible to create the best lives that we can imagine. Bro, and if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you fucking waiting for, man? Go ahead and smash that subscribe button so that you never miss another episode. Bro, and you can follow me on my Instagram. My handle is Wide Open Randy. And if you felt any connection to today's message, man, I generally ask that you please share this on your stories, because those are the actions that get more people to see this. Those are the actions that get more people to hear about this podcast. And ultimately, those are the actions that really help us spread the message. I'll catch you guys on the next episode. But till then, live your life wide open, my friends. Peace.